Check, check. Okay, welcome to this NBU News live broadcast. I am Michael Mikeson. During this week, crime has been on the rise once again. The Robloxian Government Commission reporting a twofold increase in the Nova County area alone. Some of the rising evidence is shown with this recent bank robbery at the Nova State Bank this Friday. As of now, the suspects are unknown as they were able to flee with $548,000 stolen. The police have collected adequate evidence against the suspects to criminally prosecute them through security camera footage and a dropped M1911 pistol left near the entrance to the bank vault with fingerprints. There were three total hostages, two of them being bank employees who were then executed once the police failed to negotiate peacefully. Two of the bombs were planted during the robbery to blow up the vault, one of them failing to detonate, and the police had to move in with a SRT Division's bomb squad after the fact to safety disarm them. Once the money was stolen, the owner was taken alongside the other officers. The owner was taken alongside the other robbers in a black SUV, which drove off before the officers could capture them. A bolo has been placed on the SUV, and the president of Robloxia, David Bazuki, and all residents across Nova are being told to be on the watch for the black SUV. More details can be viewed on the State of Robloxia's website. More on that, the Nova Department of Public Safety is rolling out a series of reforms to keep members inside and to encapsulate new members outside. The rise of untrained volunteer LEOs outside of the DPS has caused more casualties in the Nova State area than the active trained LEOs inside of the DPS itself. The DPS prevents officers from becoming corrupt by determining where their moral compass lies and making a decision whether or not they should continue serving for the Nova State area. The DPS has had to lay off a number of officers for this specific reason, and the DPS will begin a campaign to recruit more officers for the department. In other news, the newly rolled out bank trucks from the Nova State Bank have had a significant effect on the Nova State area. A safer alternative to transporting money and valuables than in vehicles used by the bank security team. I will go into depth on the effect the bank trucks have on the Nova area in the new report that will be published this week. Stay tuned. Now, on to the weather for today. For today, it's going to be a warm, sunny day with a high of 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Here are some of our top tips for staying safe outside. Apply sunblock every 2 hours. Have cold drinks. Treat yourself to some ice cream. Stay in the shade. And that is the weather for today. Other weather reports can be viewed on our Twitter page. A quick word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. Okay, check. All right. Breaking news here at MBU. We just got reports of we just got reports of many officers down at the tunnel. Two suspects that were involved with the shootout at the entrance of the tunnel near the bank. There were two suspects. Um, I was on the scene before, so let's clip to that real quick. Clip. On rolling check clear. All right. Hear me?
Yep.
I'm rolling 3, 2, 1 on air.
Yep.
Yes, I'm here on this scene where it happened. 7 officers were injured, 5 died. The SRT division had to be called because the two suspects ended up injuring all 7 officers before the officers could apprehend them. As you can see, we had multiple units that had responded, such as the Nova State Fire Department, which administered medical care to the suspects and the officers who were shot on this scene. The suspect on the scene actually was robbing the other, but when the other officers came to respond to apprehend that suspect, the suspect started shooting alongside with the other suspect who was robbing him. Our investigations on the lack of training in volunteer officers outside of the DPS department are continuing, and this is a prime example of this. Back to you. All right, while this is happening, we have suspected that the suspect made a fake 911 call. Critics are calling the suspects terrorists, and even though the DPS has identified the suspects, it will not be named on air due to security reasons. All right, so here at NBU, we sincerely thank you for tuning into this week's live reporting. Remember, NBU is hiring. Join our spectacular team and serve the Nova area today. Join our communications link below in this video's source. Here at NBU News, we appreciate your support. Michael Mikeson, NBU News, Channel 5, signing off.